6 shots go off, and I come outside, the body sitting on a sidewalk next to this red car, and I'm just like, what?
A mom was dropping off her children, and she was fatally injured while doing so. What are your thoughts on that?
That's horrible.
Before we get into the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Cut on your notifications so you'll be notified when we upload a video. Today, we will be discussing Krystal Watson. Hello everyone, this is your girl Jenna, and today we're going to discuss Krystal Watson. And you know guys, I just read this because I don't want to leave out anything. So let's get started. Krystal Watson was fatally injured while dropping her children off at daycare. And the person who did this was her children's father, Orlando Mitchell. Her family describes her as fun-loving and also loved her children. But she had obviously been going through some domestic issues with her children's father. What's so unfortunate about this story is that it happened right in front of children. So her children witnessed this as well as others. So while this was happening, the children was supposed to, I guess, be outside or whatever, but they had to be rushed back into the daycare to kind of mask them from this horrible situation. During this whole situation, the man who did this, Orlando Mitchell, he was also shot because police was called and they had responded to the fact that a woman had been shot. So during this time, he had a rifle and he was hit as well, but he was rushed to the hospital with very little injuries. But they found her lying on the ground with several wounds, and she was deemed fatally injured at the scene. In 2021, Mitchell was given probation, 1 year probation, due to the fact that he was constantly mistreating Krystal Watson. One of the felonies that he was charged with was intimidation. And apparently he did not honor that. And he was actually due to he had a warrant out on him. And he was due to be picked up just recently. And then, unfortunately, this happened.
Was 4 months pregnant with his baby. This past July, Mitchell pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of domestic battery as a misdemeanor. He was sentenced to nearly a year in jail, but the sentence was suspended. Instead, the Marion County Prosecutor's Office says he was given 1 year probation, 26-week domestic violence counseling or batterer's intervention, along with a no contact order for Walton and her daughter. IMPD says a protective order was also in place. Those orders were violated in August due to threats. 2 arrest warrants were later issued, one in August and on September.
The other one was violated on September 15th. What's so unfortunate is that this lady did everything she was supposed to do. Here it says, Krystal did all the things she was supposed to do. Family asked to change after Indy Daycare issue. All right? So, family is saying, there's Krystal smiling like always. There's me over there looking, who's going to win, but we did everything. We love you, Krystal. A balloon release. This was at her visual. If I had one word to describe Krystal, it was joyful. She's always had a sense of joy about her, and she wanted you to feel joy. And I'm saddened that her children will not be able to experience that joy. Tears started flowing from everyone's eyes when she came up to the microphone and said she loved her mom and said she was the best mom ever. For her to only have experienced Krystal for such a short time is heartbreaking to me. She was very lovely, Barnes said. I don't know what else to say about this. This was obviously something that had been brewing obviously for years. And ladies, you have to understand that, when a guy disrespects you in that manner, he's not going to change. And I like to come from like a preventative state. You can kind of just, I don't know, gotta be careful of what I say because I know people are watching, but take your time. Don't rush into relationships so quickly. Let the dating phase be a little bit longer. Especially once you have children with someone, you are bound with them for the rest of your life. And I just want people to understand that, whether you're with them or not, you have to deal with them. So you have to look at the red flags, you guys. What are some red flags? Help each other out in the comments, because this is not my expertise. Because I've never been through it myself, but I witnessed my mother going through domestic violence, and she went back several times, and it just got worse and worse. Never got better. They're great manipulators. They know what to say to get you. They know what to do to get you to basically let your guard down again. It is a condition. It is an illness. It's something more than likely they were raised up with. It is systemic. It's right DNA. So once you see it, you gotta get out. One thing I could say is, even if you were to go the channels in which this young lady did, you may still want to move to an undisclosed location. I know it's difficult, and this is why I say be careful who you have children with, because you can't just take someone's children away. You can't just hide. It doesn't matter, right? So just take your time before you go all the way where basically you're in the middle of a pool with no paddle, if you will. You guys, leave in the comments how you feel about this story. It wasn't a lot because this is literally just happened a few days ago. So yeah, leave your comments and how you feel, and after hearing about this. I just, it's all about how you feel about yourself and what you're willing to put up with. Okay? I mean, we've all seen the movie What's Love Got to Do with It. We've all seen several things when it comes to DV, is it? I have to learn the lingo. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching.